at this little van called Hot Chips.
It was on a farm, wasn't it?
Yeah, on the farm they actually grew their own potatoes and made them into chips. They're a little bit burnt, but they're good.
We've come to Cape Schanck on the Mornington Peninsula, or as the locals call it, the Peninsula. This is the southernmost point of Australia where we are. It's not the southernmost point of Australia, that's about 100 kilometres out that way somewhere at Wilson's Promontory, but this is pretty southern. This is the tip of Mornington Peninsula. Oh, sorry, the peninsula.
Yeah, once Dad went to a waterfall and he kept pronouncing it wrong. And he pronounced it as turbans, but it was turpins with a P. He kept pronouncing it with a B. I'll curse you, Dad. Comment below if you think that Dad said it right or I said it right. Hey!
This is Bushrangers track on the way down to a beach. I think it's Bushrangers Beach. Actually, I'm not really sure. So probably Bushrangers Beach. But anyway, this is Bushrangers track. It's about a 3k round trip or something. So it might take up to 2 hours return. We haven't told the kids that. But at least they'll get a swim out of it at the end of it. As to why it's called Cape Schanck, I have no idea.
It's a beach.
We're going to the beach.
It's not called anything. It's just called a beach. I hate you. You'll pay for that.
Oh, God.
I see a fish.
So far, it's a really lovely walk along the Bushrangers track, and the number of people walking to and from or down this track is quite incredible. We didn't expect to be this many people here. And step. Fly. Fly emergency done. We've arrived late in the day, about 4ish, and I think most people are heading back. But us being us, we're heading on our way down. So hopefully it's going to be a little bit cooler, but we may still get to go for a swim. But yeah, that's great. Show me, Georgie, what are they?
Wild berries. I just found them. There's a few over there. We definitely can't eat them though, they're poisonous. Okay. Right.
Part of the walk. It's in amongst some trees. It's cooler. Temperature's dropped a little bit. It wasn't that hot to begin with, but yeah, it's a nice part of the walk. And I think I've finally swallowed that fly. God knows where that's going to end up.
That's a really gross thing to say to YouTube, Dad. I sure you were weird.
What do we stop for?
I saw pepper on YouTube.
Well, after what seems like an interminable walk, with some stops to do stuff in the woods. That was Brandy's first stop in the woods, let's call it that. We've made it to the beach, which is just down the end of these stairs. And yeah, it's about 6:15 in the evening. So hopefully we won't be here so long that we'll have to come back in the dark. But the worst part of the stairs and stuff like that would be this part near the beach. And whoa, it's all pretty straight otherwise. So yeah, we're at the beach.
If I called you? Would you, would you, would you, would you? I just wanna die you, I just wanna die you. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, at the end of the Bushrangers track, this is the beach we get to. I cannot remember what it's called, Boneo or... Let's call it the Bushrangers Beach. Beautiful beach, but rugged as. It's just too rough to go in. There's signs everywhere saying don't go in because you'll drown. Beautiful beach, well worth sticking your feet in for a paddle. Well worth the walk.
I just wanna die you, yeah, 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 yeah. Would you up if I called you? Would you, would you, would you, would you? I just wanna die you, yeah, 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 yeah. Would you up if I called you? Would you, would you, would you, would you?
We'll probably have to start heading back now soon. The sun is heading towards the horizon. Daylight savings, that means it's probably around about 7 o'clock and we don't really want to walk back on the track in the dark. I've had to pull out the mobile with the light on so we could see because it's just on dark. It's just a little bit after 9 o'clock. The light from the lighthouse is on behind us. Yeah, there's Brandy here.
Idiot!
Yeah, so I think we'll call it a night here, literally. It's so yeah, Cape Schanck on the it's hard to say, on the peninsula. It's about an hour and a half from Melbourne. So yeah, it's worth a day trip. We're going to go get ice cream now because it was a long hard walk. It was like an hour there, 3 kilometres and 3 kilometres back. So it turned into be about 4 or 5 hours for us. So it was good. It was really good.
I'm going to taste all the ice cream.
You are going to taste all the ice creams.
Hey, I have to say it to them.
Hang on.
I am going to taste all of the ice cream. Wait, get down here.
Okay, you tell me.
I'm going to get to eat all the ice creams to taste them to see what they taste like. Okay, bye.
Thank you for joining us on this little journey out here. It was a nice little walk and see you next time. Ciao.
Goodbye.